Hello, everybody. Welcome to Little John's Yarns and Karen V. Miguel's live stream Christmas
Hello.
party.
We're
So how
here.
you doing, Miss Karen?
I'm great, Miss Alicia. It's what a pleasure to be with you again. We're creeping into the holiday season. So thank you for inviting me. And if you're on my channel, we've got Alicia here. And
Over
we're
and
yes,
Karen over here.
we're
But I just
ready.
want to say to you, Karen, Karen was my A1 day one live stream partner, and she's been on hiatus. We've even had people in the comments saying, it's more fun when Karen's here.
Oh no, that
I'm like, I'm trying to keep you entertained. She'll be back soon. But I am so happy you're back. I missed your face so much.
Oh, thank you. I love coming onto your lives, and I don't mean to be in a hiatus, but my jam is like
Yeah,
crochet
jam
business,
packed.
and I've been businessing.
Yeah.
So, and I hope anyone else who found me through Alicia's, I still remember the first time that we were on our live together. It was like so much fun. I was a lot calmer back then, eh? Wouldn't it be so funny if we watched do a reaction video of like us watching ourselves the first time?
You know, I don't even remember our first video together.
I do.
We've done so many.
I do. I remember it. It was like I was still broadcasting out of my other office, and it was yeah, and I was sitting on the one chair I had in the room, and then we were just like doing pure talking crochet business, and I still had my Instagram account back then, before I got
Uh,
hacked. That was
oh
like
yeah.
I know. I know, but
Oh,
still we had a blast, but I was a lot more like, "Hello, Miss Little John. How are
yes.
you?"
Proper, very proper, not
Very
as
proper.
relaxed and a drunkard.
Pip, pip,
But
and all of that. You
I hope Robin's not watching, and she's not. Okay, she's not. Okay, let me tell everybody what this live stream is about. Today, we're going to be looking at some awesome patterns. If you're having trouble finding the best crochet gift for teenagers, we had the wonderful Karen. She studied teenagers very closely, aka her daughter and child, her son, on what exactly and my daughter too, what exactly kids might want for crochet, because that's hard, because sometimes kids might think things are old fashioned, but according to TikTok over the past like 2 years, not so much. I know my daughters want it.
Yeah. Well, I was like, and when I was talking to my teens, because I was trying to figure out. So, guys, if you're looking for gifts that are perfect for teens or like young adults, and you think it's hip, I will confirm today with Alicia if teens think it's hip for you to
Okay,
make
wait,
it for them.
pause.
Oh, go
You
ahead.
said hip. We are so old.
Well, we don't use that word anymore.
No, I don't think so.
No. What's
My daughter taught me how to use sleigh.
Oh, okay. How do you use it?
Let's say
A one horse open sleigh.
no. Okay, let's say you're getting out of the house, you're trying to go fast. I'm like, no, or how did she told me how to do it? It was like a bunch of things put together. Like, I got my keys, I got my outfit, I'm ready to go slay. Like,
Sleigh.
it's not just you're slaying a look, it's the activity of just young people in the comments. Please, could
Oh,
you put the Urban Dictionary of what slay is? Because
oh, I don't think that's see, this is what I thought sleigh was. I thought sleigh was like, okay, here I'll use it in what I think is the right context. Like, okay, I got a pair of new high heel boots. I'm slaying that look.
yeah, that was like the first version of it. Then it warped it to another one because I thought like, ooh, I slayed this outfit. I look good. Um,
Oh,
she's
yeah,
like,
no.
no, it's a way of doing things, mom. I'm like, oh, she's like, blank, 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 slay. Like, what?
Oh, okay. So sleigh is kind of like the 90s version of like mad props to yourself.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I still use mad prop.
So do I.
Okay, good.
All
We
right.
have we have to speak in the same like era.
Yeah, I'm still learning. Okay, let me hop into the comments
Yeah,
and
hop
see where
in.
everybody's from and see if anybody commented on what exactly slay is. Let's see. Oh, wait, Lori, almost. You misspelled it. The young people slay.
You slayed it
It's
like Santa. Like it's Santa's sleigh.
Yeah, we don't mean to make fun of you, but we're
No, that's
still trying to learn it too. Let's see what somebody else said.
I have.
She also said teenagers.
Okay, look.
Fave, so happy to see you, Karen. Glad to see you see
Hello.
one too. Did you see a comment?
Yeah. Oh wait, I was gonna say no, like that's killer. Very hood.
Okay, as old people. Oh, bless our hearts. One more. You are put together, turning heads, looking at you. Yes, that's slay. Put together, turning. Another
Ah,
verse. I think that's the first version, and the other one. How did you describe it?
um, mad props.
Yes.
Yeah, that's slaying, and then slaying's when you're turning heads, right? Okay, so we're
Ah.
so we're turning heads. Gotcha, gotcha.
I think we're too old. We should probably get into the patterns before we like scare everybody away with our uncoolness.
Yeah. I think we should make it a point, though, to look up an urban term and use it in the correct context at least once.
Today's
Alive.
word of the day is slay.
Slay. Is it?
Ladies,
Yes.
if you're above the age of 40 and over, today we're using slay.
Today we're using, because it's also a Christmas theme and a pun on words,
I
right?
hope my daughter's not watching this. I hope.
So if
Maybe
you are in the comments now, your challenge is to write a sentence using slay in the right context.
way you describe that, slay.
Sleigh, yes. And yeah, but not Santa sleigh, some the other sleigh. Okay, okay. Let's start with giving ode to our teens, which is what the theme is here. Friends, if you are thinking of like, I really want to make my teen or young adult a gift, then here are some ideas to make sure you don't miss the mark and you make them something they actually want. Because I interviewed some very important people. I asked my own teens and some of the people in my teen choir some things that they would actually use if they were made. And here is the first thing. I'm going to try and rank them in the way that they said were like the right way, but this is not set in stone, folks. Gauge your
Yeah.
tune. Okay. And the first thing that I would say they said would be good was first of all the earbud cases. But like so I'm going to share. Now I lost my story. I'm going to share what the first thing is. Like so if you're wondering what that is, it's like, oops, it's this. Like, here's an example of a great earbud case pattern. So yeah, when you have like an earbud case, you put it in here and you want to store the case. Here's a cool example of when you can crochet one up. This is not my pattern. I'm going to be showing a bunch of people's patterns, like designers that I thought put fabulous patterns out there, and I think would look really great if they were gifts. And I'm only showing you examples that I think I would show if I were to make it myself. So Alicia, what do you think of these earbud cases? Would your daughter use these?
Yes, she would use them. And what I like about it, because she's in college right now. So
Uh-huh.
she wears, what are those called when you put around your necks, the lanyards?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that would just clip onto the lanyard. She never loses that. That is her whole life on her lanyard. And just to have that just clipped on it,
Yeah.
she's lost earbuds because it's attached to nothing. It has a case, but it's like attached to nothing. So I like that. And it's pretty. And
Yeah.
the thing, what I like about this, you're not trying to disguise that it's crochet. These kids are liking these crochet items.
Yeah, it's like part of the beauty, like the hipness of it, right? And the cool
Mm-hmm.
thing is, okay, so that's a main theme. First of all, teens like stuff they can attach to their body, otherwise they will lose it.
Yes.
That's one thing. And two, if it's related to anything electronic, so this is attached to your body and electronic, and right there, like you're already hitting on two very important parts of teen and
Yeah.
young adult life. So there you go. There's a first thing. Here's another pattern I thought was like really nice. This one is from Days Crochet in North Carolina. Like, I don't know. I thought
It's
that was
cute.
so pretty. It's like so simple. like, and oh my gosh, it's like making half a amigurumi, you know. All you need is a button and this thing, you make a tassel out of it. It's just such a clean looking gift. Imagine you have a bunch of people you have to buy for, like say you did a staff party or you have like a couple
Oh wait,
assistants.
go back. Is that a little leather strap?
I know, right? Like imagine repurposing something from a thrift shop, like cutting a little tassel off of an old handbag or a lace, like a shoelace, or even getting a lace from like Michael's. And then putting this like, or finding an old coat and putting this like old coat. That looks like it'd be off of like a grandpa jacket, right?
It reminds me of like a school satchel. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? How
Or
you would like put your belt over top of it and just carry it. Like that's cute. I like
isn't
that.
it? It's so adorable. And you could just make this piece and then use stuff that you thrift or and
Mhm.
make it like really unique in character. And then or just you could just do this and then not add those extra things to it. So there's that. I thought the design was really cute. So anyway, if you're interested in that one, like check out Dave's Crochet in North Carolina. This pattern's 570. But you amigurumi people, I bet you could just kind of trial and error. I bet you could trial and error this kind of pattern on your own and come up with something on
It
your
is.
own.
Actually, it's probably like I can probably tell you the pattern right now. For the very bottom, probably make a chain of like, what is that, 10, 15 at the most,
Yeah.
and then increase on the first round, and after that, stop increasing and
Yeah.
just keep making
Keep
stitches all the way
going up
around.
until it reaches the height of the earbud case that you're trying to fit for. And then find an old corduroy men's jacket, cut the button off, put
Yep.
a lace on it, and Bob is your uncle. You got a teen gift right there. Okay, so I hope if you see anything in the comments that you think is really cool, Alicia, feel free to pop them on. I will
Definitely.
prep the next
Okay.
one. And oops, hold on.
Okay. Let me check the comments.
Okay.
Karen says you can make easy tassels from embroidery thread without undoing it. Ooh.
Embroidery thread without
And Yvette says those are very beautiful work for earbud cases. They are.
they are. They are. And
What is
here,
this? I'm sorry.
yes, let's check this out. This is where's our live stream? I have to make sure I'm showing this. Okay, look,
Right.
another thing that my teens said is especially the girls is if it's an animal or something cute.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about putting that together. Yeah.
So this kind of hits everything. It's attachable to your body. It's an animal and it's for your device.
And
So
it holds something expensive.
yeah. So it kind of hits on three things that teens really care about. Oh, here. We have another take on, oh my goodness. Let's see. A different twist, sleigh, a tool used in weaving to force the weft into place. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Lawrence. That's excellent.
We got like 80 versions of sleigh today.
There's so many ways to slay things, aren't there? That's fantastic. Okay. So we've got that. So let's Alicia, did you want to pop into the comments and see if there's any other versions of sleigh that might
yeah. Okay, guys, if you're just hopping into the live stream right now, we've had a discussion on what sleigh means. My daughter taught me sleigh is how did you say it? Props, a way of being.
Yes.
There's also slaying, like you completed something perfectly. You slayed that.
And you're
or
like turning
sleigh
heads.
Be like, yeah, turning heads, or Santa Claus's sleigh, or the what is it that pushes when you're weaving?
When you're weaving, I don't know.
What she said.
What was that?
I had to find her comment again. There it is. A sleigh, a tool used in weaving to force the whip into place.
Oh yes, okay. Yes, exactly. That see, you know what a weft is. I don't know my weft from my right. You missed that joke.
Oh, my weft. I'm sorry. I was reading the comments. I heard something cheesy in my ear.
I know.
And I'm like, she couldn't have said that. Maybe she didn't.
I did. It was too full of cheese. So Let's see here.
Okay, no more responses to Slay, but we'll get
Cool.
some more. Which
Let's
you
jump back into some let's see, teen gifts that might work lovely. And here we go. Oh my gosh, here we go. Add to stream. Adorable. Okay, this hits the mark for
Oh,
every teen in and every adult. I would use this, wouldn't you?
I would. That's so cute. I hope my daughter's not watching this because what size yarn is that? That is not worsted.
No,
That's
this
so
is
cute.
I would say this has to be cotton. Like
Yeah,
it has to be a string, I would say like an Annie's. No. Yeah, maybe. Like would this be like an Annie's like
like
string
thread,
yarn? Yeah. Or
double thread.
is this
It
like
doesn't look as small as thread. Maybe double. I don't know.
or is this like a fine cotton? Let's see what they recommend in the pattern. Now I'm curious.
That's smart. You're smarter than me.
Let's see here. Let's see. Confingering yarn, cotton fingering yarn. Okay, so that's what
Okay.
we were thinking. It's like really, really fine. Okay. Adorable. Look at that. Videos. And look,
Make it, not give it away. I wouldn't show anybody what I'm making.
okay, these are super cute. So, and this hits on one, it's an animal, super cute. Two, you can attach it to your body. Oh no, you can't attach. You can't. You could always attach it to your body if you
Always
put a clip
add
on
a
it.
little hook to the back of it. You're fine.
Exactly. And what else? And it holds a device. Like this is
Mhm.
adorable, right? And then it uses almost no stuffing because the device is the stuffing and the body is so little. Look how little that body
Yeah,
is.
you won't need any stuffing at all.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Amazing. Okay. So yeah, which ones are your favorite? Everyone drop in the comments if like what you if you think any of these were your favorite here. Let's see.
My
Yes.
favorite is this one right there.
This is my favorite too. I think I did kind of save the best for last here.
You did. Like
Let me,
mine is in no particular order. This is just the cutest. The first one you showed, I thought was cute. Then the second one, I'm like, oh, that's cute. And then they did progressively get cuter.
yes. Let's see if I have one more. Oh, I do have one more. Now, you guys, just to remember, always make sure that if it's for sale, that you don't breach copyright. But I thought this was really cute. So I'm going to show it. And this is, oh my gosh, I liked this because check this out. Check this out.
It's his
Yeah,
backpack.
yeah, like it's a toy and it's a holder.
You need to
Adorable.
come up with a pattern. I feel like everybody came up with a pattern before me. As soon as I have an idea, I'm like, I think that's been done before. This is adorable.
Isn't it? Oh, whoops. I forgot to plug my charger in. Bear with me 1 second, guys.
That's okay.
I don't want that'd be terrible if my computer died in the middle of the live stream. How embarrassing. Okay, here we go. Do you have any recommendations, Alicia, of
Um, I don't
teen
have
gifts?
anything specifically for iPod. I just have a couple I'm just going to show. And guys, if any patterns that I'm about to show you would like to see them, these are all free. All the patterns will be linked down in my description box below. So you can just go to my website, click on it, and you can just get the free pattern, no problem.
And while
So
you're
let
setting
me,
up, I'm just going to say hi to some of our
I'm sorry,
regular friends. Hi,
go
Alicia
ahead.
and Karen, everyone in the chat. Happy holidays. Hi, Gloria. Lovely to see you. And then, oh, the Winnie and the Pooh Bear makes me think of doing something similar, but what Among Us character? Oh, Among Us. Teens like that game, right? Yes.
Yes.
I have seen some Among Us crochet patterns. That's like an awesome, awesome idea. And who doesn't love Winnie the Pooh? And did we say hi to Miss Dee Dee?
Hi, Dee Dee.
Hey, Dee Dee. Good to see you.
Mr. Face.
Yes. I did see Dee Dee live today. We were on a call just before this. Mushroom container with a chain necklace. The cap has holes for chain to slide through. Oh, she made one of those. There, that's another thing. Cute little mushrooms. Okay, here we go. Teen gifts. So if you guys are just joining us, we're going through gifts that would be perfect for teens and young adults. And we've just gone through like earbud cases. And what do we got here, Alicia?
All right, this one right here is called the Serendipity Bag. This is made by, I'm trying to look for the pattern designer's name, have it written down by Ravens. Oh my, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this one. Ravens Sakia Designs. If you want to like celebrate Pride Month all year long. This bag was dedicated to the whole Pride Month. I love how cute it is. This bag looks more complicated than what it is. If you have some granny squares laying around and you don't know what to do with it, let's put 4 of them together and let's start making a bag with it. This is super cute. My daughter is big on totes. I'm like, do you want me to make you a this type of bag? She's like, I want a tote. I'm like, how about a? She's like, no, I want a tote. So these are the perfect things. Kids are not walking around in as many backpacks. I still think they're cute, but the totes. And I love how the colors are just bright and pop. This is me. I need somebody to put yarn together for me to ever make these colors, but I like the basic gray with the colors and how it's popping and ombre-ish. What do you think, Miss Karen?
I love it. Actually, the example you picked, I love the combo of the gift of the that they picked, like the moss green and the like the sapphire blue with the magenta. And I think
Mhm.
it's totally bang on the mark because when I was doing my very scientific experiment of interviewing my own teens to find out what was good, that was totally on the mark. Bags. Because of course they have to carry all their stuff and things, right? And
Yeah.
they're at school. But in terms of like other things to think about when you're thinking about like bags is they like it when the strap is detachable or if you can put it like a guitar strap on it,
Yeah.
right? Or if you can kind of wear it crossbody so that their hands are free to do other stuff or like to go to class. So I like this bag it's that you're showing. It's I love the color and the design. And is the strap adjustable? Like, can you wear it crossbody? I
It
didn't.
looks like it is adjustable, but me being the lazy crochet, I love crochet. Don't get me wrong. This is my heart, my job. I would take another strap from another purse or
Yeah,
like you said, guitar strap. This strap looks like it won't stretch, but I don't think I want to fill my day making this strap and crochet.
yeah, I wouldn't make it in crochet either. I would totally go with like a guitar strap or take
Hmm.
or like thrift a leather strap from another handbag that's
Yeah.
detachable. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, for sure. And here I've got some, do you have more bag examples? I've got some.
Let's see. No, let me see your bag example
Okay.
so I can.
So to
Okay.
build on Alicia's research, because yeah, totally bags. Let's see here. Um, check this out. I love these. There's so many people I see on TikTok and Instagram who are making these like, oh wait, they're like high gauge crochet backpacks, right?
That
And
is cute.
yeah, now guys, you can and then look at what they did here is they crochet onto the chain, which is so smart. And you can get a lot of the hardware off of Amazon these days. I remember
Have
when
them kits.
Yeah, when I was making like way back in the day, I would have to cut it out of like old leather. But nowadays, you can buy the entire kit and with the hardware on it and just crochet right onto it. It's like fabulous. You just check it out on Instagram. And another one, I mean, not Instagram, Amazon, sorry. And let's see here. Another one would be, um, let's see,
Ooh, a
this
clutch.
I found this
That's for
strap,
you. That's for me.
right? See?
That's not for them.
The whole like
That's,
every bag I found in the shop, I was like, "Oh yeah." But this like the design and this like it's like Dior here. Wow. You know?
oh my goodness.
I know. So like I
Okay, we
just
need to put this shop in the description.
yeah,
Those are nice bags.
I have all these links in the description that I can drop there. So Wow Bag Design Shop, guys. This is and they come with video tutorials. Yeah, you're paying a little bit on the premium side for a pattern, but I would pay for that. Like look at that.
Especially if you're selling crochet. I would this is luxury. People
Yes.
would buy anything made from these patterns. So it's an investment.
Yes, it is. Interesting you mentioned that in terms of selling.
Continue.
Because why don't we drill deeper into because people are going to be like, I know the next question is, but Karen, can you, or and Alicia, can you sell an item that somebody else wrote the pattern to? Well, let's check what her stipulations are, and then we'll give our we'll peep into our own opinion,
Yes.
right? In this, we attach detailed HR to online video. You can't download it after purchase. You get a crochet skills or no instructions. It contains only finished size, not a finished item, protected. Okay, they're not subject to return or exchange. All downloads are available once you. Okay. Okay, so folks, it's interesting. This is just a learning moment here. If you're here about and you sell your items, so obviously it's a pattern, so it is copywritten, and anything written is copyright protected, and there are no returns or exchanges. But there's nothing stipulating that you can't sell it afterwards. And the thing is, once you make it yourself, you can sell it. If even if she preferred you didn't, you could email it to her, but there's it's silent on that, so you could actually sell this item if you did make it. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that in there because I know a lot of people always ask that question no matter what.
Can I expand on that? And
yeah.
There's a pervert. I can't get rid of him in the chat.
Okay.
It is.
Oh, got it. Okay,
She get rid of the pervert on our chat right now.
Block.
I'm always big on, I cannot stand a pattern writer who said you cannot sell anything that you make from my pattern. Okay. Copyright covers written words. It does not cover what you create from the item. So you see this beautiful thing, you can sell the finished item left and right, but never make her pattern anything that's written.
Exactly. So guys, if you're into the mode of wanting to sell things, then go right ahead. There are different patterns that we've shown today that you can be inspired by, make them or buy the pattern. And if you wanted to use it to inspire to fill your shop with, then give it a try. So let's see here too. So we blocked the less desirable comments.
Since you blocked that the nasty people in the comments, I forget. I did have a little case for something to show, so it's not too far off.
Okay,
Can I show that real quick?
Please do.
There we go. Add the stream. This is the only picture that I found, but I thought it was so cute. And since Karen showed a backpack, this is a tiny miniature backpack. I can imagine, like she said, you can put your earbuds inside or whatever, and you can attach it to your lanyard. And what is it? Basic amigurumi. I have no clue what this is made of, but it looks like the other one. Maybe it's not cotton yarn. It definitely doesn't look cotton, but some type of finger and weight yarn.
Yes.
But
can you zoom
this
in
is not. Oh, sorry. Let me turn on the volume. This isn't a written pattern. This is a video tutorial. So this is what it looks like. Nothing too complicated. Let's see if we can see the finished item. She has yes. Now look. Oh. You guys got to wait 5 seconds for the ad. Forgive me.
That's okay. Oh, cute. Oh, and look, it holds makeup. So yeah, you could use this for the theme. That's true. All those the ones for the earbud holders too, you could totally repurpose to hold candies and stuff like that, just like this.
Snacks for your little kids. Put a different button on it. I would use those little leather straps from the other one you had.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and oh no, that's so cute. I like the yellow's my color.
Oh yeah.
I'm all over the place. I'm screaming and squealing. I'm like, ooh, yellow.
I like the magenta. I love the magenta one. Somebody wants to say hi. I'm going to pop them on. Hi, Alicia. Just wanted to say hi. I've been following your crochet reviews and thanks for inspiring me to crochet even more so. Oh, you are inspiring me.
Miss Melinda. Nice seeing you here and welcome. You're my new fave. We're going to put you on a fave list now. Check.
Let's see here. My daughter pinned that little backpack for me to make for her. Oh, wow. The little backpack. Oh, yes. It's adorable. Okay, let's see what I had next in the kitty. Okay, guys, here's another one that you might like. This is full size now. This is full size backpack. Okay. Great for teens and young adults as a gift. And here we go. What do you think of this, folks?
Ooh.
Yeah, this design's nice. I like it. It's got
see, once again, if I was to make that, I wouldn't give it to my child.
I probably wouldn't either. I'd be like, look what I made for you. And then when they're not using it, I'd be like, gee, I have nowhere to put my thing in. But I like this design. I like, what's this? It's a bobble, like a bobble crochet, right?
Yeah, bobble stitch.
Bobble stitch. And this actually looks Tunisian, isn't it?
Or is it it begins with an A. It looks like the back loop. Is that back loop half double or third loop half double crochet?
Right. Okay.
No, that's back loop. Single crochet.
Yeah. back loop. It looks like back loop or single crochet or back loop half double.
Exactly.
No, it's probably
No, but I guess
single.
the half double will be closer together, would it? I don't
I
know, but
think
it's beautiful.
there. Oh, is it? Or someone saying, is it an Afghan stitch? Yeah, but I
Mhm.
love how they used it for texture. Just so it's a little bit different than, the rest of the design, and it like contrasts the body. I like that. That's why I like this particular pattern. It was really cute. Now, did I miss any of them? Okay, I showed you the bag shop with the bags and bags of bags. I'm a bag girl. You know that. I've
Yes.
I've gone to town on bags. But so so far for teen gifts, guys, if you're just joining us, we're talking about teen gifts and adult gifts that would be fun to make, that they actually want. And
Yes.
so we've covered things like earbud cases, little backpacks to hold like candies and stuff in, like like full-size backpacks. You can get the hardware from like Amazon or like Alibaba Express or AliExpress. And then
Yeah.
or you can even repurpose it. If you want to make your own, you could just cut up an old like canvas or leather thing from a thrift shop and just make something into a brand new thing. Do you have any other pictures that you got recommendations from your daughter?
Yes, I have one. Let me share the screen. This is let's see if I can find it. Here it is.
Okay.
A phone holder.
Oh,
Only
again.
because it's not trying to disguise a phone to make it look like it's something else. This is retro. I love the colors and it's perfect for scrap yarn. And my daughter, she is a very bohemian type of girl. I don't think she'll want this cherry on it right there, but the whole scrap yarn granny stitch vibe,
Yeah.
very youthful people.
Okay, guys, in the comments, see, this is one thing I was thinking, because when I was looking at the patterns, I was like, are granny squares still in? Like, you and I both know we've been looking at crochet for a long time. So
Yes.
squares are like burned into my brain. So when they became all the craze like a year ago, I was like, I wonder how long this is gonna last. Are granny squares still in fashion like this year? Tell me.
I never really left, but have you heard of the boomer aesthetic?
No, but I can imagine
That's
what it
the
might
new
be.
thing. You know how you would see, what's her name? Um, Woody Allen used to have her as a Carrie,
Oh,
Diane
Diane
Keaton.
Keaton?
Diane
I love
Keaton.
her. I
The
love Diane Keaton.
youthfulness Gen Z generation is trying to copy an aesthetic of a relaxed, well-learned woman. The whole boomer aesthetic is becoming chic. They have the boomer grandma aesthetic where it has that's horrible, but this is what the kids are saying on TikTok. The ones that are bohemian, that has all the granny squares and whatnot, or they have the classy boathouse boomer aesthetic where they look like Diane Keaton,
I love
with the white turtleneck and everything is cream.
But
It's
has Diane Keaton ever gone out of style? That's the thing about Diane Keaton. Like, I still dress like Diane Keaton.
that's what these kids are trying to like. They want to skip the whole middle life and they just want the aesthetic of the retired, what they assume to be happy woman. So they're trying to dress it now. My daughter dresses like a much older woman. She dresses like a retired woman that loves to play in her garden and play music. And she's the hippie grandma, but she's 21.
Yes, but okay, everyone's like, "Oh, they're dressing like old people," but like these old people were people in like the 50s and the 60s who were looking like so boldly bladed in their time, right? They're just kind of
Yeah.
wearing the same stuff, and then everyone categorizes it as old lady, but
Yes.
really is and always will be like cutting edge. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
um like slacks that are like wool twill. They don't wrinkle, for goodness sake. Is that the smartest thing to make slacks out of, or what?
Yeah.
Right? And a pencil cut trouser. Yeah, the Diane Keaton wears them day and night, but like, is it really old lady or is it just smart dressing?
It's smart when you're young. Okay. it is smart dressing because when you're older, you're smart. I can remember being 19 in the dead of winter, going out with my girlfriends in a short skirt, not dressing smart.
That was
So,
that
but
was
di-
foolish 80 wear though. That was foolish 80s wear. Like when we were clubbing, when you go, it's like so cold and you're at the club.
I just need to get through the door.
So then,
Hmm.
yeah, that's just crazy 80s, early 90s wear. So no,
Yes.
that wasn't smart dressing, and we only dress that way on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturday.
Yes.
Let's see. I've seen them being used for a lot of cardigans. Granny squares, yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
So okay, so I guess the consensus is they're not out, and they can totally be used for a lot of these gifts for young people. Are young people thinking that they're still cool, like granny squares?
I think young people never thought they were not, because I remember being in my 20s thinking they were cool. When my mom was in her 20s, they were the coolest thing in the world because she was like in her 20s and the 70s. I think I don't think they've stopped being cool just because the colors are so bright and it hits a young person differently. And when you're young, to be cool, you're like, I'm retro. My daughter says, I love music from the 90s. I'm retro. That's not it is old music,
That's
but
not that old.
it's not that old. But to her, it's like I'm listening to classic music.
Yeah. Like it's so classic. And like for example, like the Whitney Houston movies out and like
Yeah,
it's considered that like and she was around during my time. I still considered her young. But oh yeah.
random. My if you watch MTV in the 80s,
Yes.
my brother calls my daughter, her name is Jada Brown. He calls her Downtown Jada Brown. When I was little, they used to call me Downtown Alicia Brown. That's my maiden name. And my daughter had no clue why. But in the 80s, there was a VJ called Downtown Judy Brown. And
Oh.
there was like this real popular VJ on MTV. And she's like, why does Uncle Sean call me this? I'm like, it was 25 years before you were born. You wouldn't know. I'm sorry, daughter.
Oh my gosh. And there's so many references. Do you know like that Chex commercial? Like oh no. They're like
Uncle Eat It
no,
or
no, no, I'll use a different example or like this one. Uh Barbara, are you up? Barbara, you up?
I don't know that one.
No, you
I
don't
don't
know.
think
It's a NyQuil commercial. Anyway.
where's the beef? My daughter wouldn't know. Oh, I will use if something when my child was little. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
Oh, that I
Like
know.
you did something. And they're like, what's that about? I'm like, oh, I haven't heard uh-oh spaghetti-o in a long
Forever.
time.
Or how about do you remember this one? I don't know if you saw the same commercials as I did growing up because we're in Canada.
Yeah.
But move over, bacon. Here comes something meatier. Do you know
What was
that one?
that? Nope. Do
No.
you know where's the beef?
Yes. That's the
Uh,
Whopper.
what
Burger
was you
King.
gotta make there's one for donuts. The Dunkin' Donuts. Gotta
We only
make the
really have Tim's. We never saw Dunkin' Donuts commercials.
mm.
Yeah. But
Here's
anyway,
the thing. Go
let's
ahead.
let's move on to our next. Okay, let's see. So far, guys, if you're just joining us, we are covering like teen and adult gifts that you can make by crochet that they might actually want. So we've covered like earbud cases, bags, bags that are earbud cases, like miniature bags. And here's another tried and true one. And I think it goes for just about any age group. Can you guess it? It's the good oh, wait, whoops. Oh, gee, hold on. I just totally
That's
messed up
okay.
my
We're patient.
my intro. Don't worry, I'm gonna get this right.
While you're getting that, I'll pull up a comment. Belinda says, thanks for being such an inspiration, but I must get back to crocheting, but I'll have this video in the background. But have a happy holiday season, Alicia and Karen.
Oh,
Thank you,
thanks,
Belinda.
Belinda. Have fun
We love
crocheting.
you. Yeah, we love you, new fave. And there's one more, just because it's a
Yes.
nice lengthy one. Okay, Danetta says, hi, Alicia and Karen. Y'all make a great team. We do.
I think we need to high five.
Wait, ready and bam,
Woo!
bam. There
And
we
I'm
go.
gonna sippy sip while you're there.
Alicia, I've been with you since you made the oversized shrug on the Sinintro. Cute. Cute and cold. I remember they made corduroy shorts. That was the purpose. Cute and cold.
Very nice.
Okay. You have your, and thank you so
Oh,
much for that.
I think someone gave us here. Let's cheer.
Oh, ready? We got it. She's drinking beer and drinking wine.
Yes.
Oh,
It's light beer.
can I make a comment real quick?
Yes.
Guys, if you would ever like to help support my channel, you can always help support the channel by donating via Super Chat. When you do, I think I have my lights will go off, the bubbles will blow, and you'll be able to spin the wheel of patterns and win one of my patterns. So,
yes, do it, do it. Someone who's going to be the first lucky person. And
I don't even know if I have my stuff set up correctly. Can you see in the back if it goes off? We'll see. We'll find out. All right.
And while we are
So
waiting, here's another thing that my teens had validated is still in, which I'm so glad because this is the cornerstone of my business. And it is a good beanie. Okay.
Yes.
So with or without a pom-pom, of course, I'm showing one. This isn't even my pattern. Why didn't I show one that's my pattern? Because, I will show one that's my pattern. So here's one that I saw on Etsy with the pom-pom. But you know what I found too? A lot of teens like the ones that have no pom-pom. You know, the plain ones that just kind of, yeah, they like just without, they just wear it without. And if you are looking to make a pattern that, is, make this one, or if you want to sell something that's a beanie, I have a great easy crochet beanie tutorial right here. We'll drop it in the link below. And you can whip this baby up. And hey, even if you want to sell this, like your version of this hat, you are welcome to. And it's a chunky. Don't you love chunky patterns?
I do, because they work up so much quicker.
Yeah, literally, you can make this hat in about, I don't know, like 45 minutes to an hour, and then just take a what's it called, a pom-pom on it. It works at the longest. Once you get to the body part of it, it is so fast. It's just a herringbone stitch once you get through the thing. So anyway, check out my channel. Look for the beanie pattern. It's the Beanie Bliss pattern.
I remember when you this pattern came out. Looking at that yarn, I just was like in love with it. It's very soothing to watch this tutorial made with that yarn. I don't know.
It's because it's so smooshy and chunky and thick, and it's pink.
Smooshy. And I got a donation.
Oh, you got a donate? Woo!
Yes, somebody donated.
Alana, she gets to spin the wheel.
All right, let's give you the spin. I appreciate it so much. So we're going to raise our cup to you, our beer and our wine.
Raise a glass.
And cheers.
Cheers to Leisha. Alana, and cheers. There we go.
Oh, now I'm up and down. Boom.
Boom.
Here we go. Spin the wheel of patterns. This time I was smart. I just added pictures.
Oh, brilliant. That way, like, for sure, even if you're not wearing your glasses, because you can make out the image.
You win the bubble hat.
Woo!
In order to receive this pattern, you have to email me at littlejohnsyarn@gmail.com. Don't worry if you don't remember. I'm going to put it, it's in my description, and I'm also going to put it in the chat.
And wasn't it just remarkable that she won the hat pattern while we were talking about hats? Right?
There you go. It's a perfect gift. I tried to add like good gifts for teenagers.
Yeah, and
I got it. Oh, we got another donation.
Lori Murphy gets one now.
I never even get to turn off the bubbles. Here we go.
There we go. The bubbles are going.
Where's the wheel? Give me. Oh, at the live stream. There we go. And there we go. And done. You win the oversized bag. And Laura, if you ever received this pattern before, go to my Etsy shop and pick whatever pattern you want, because you're one of my faves. So make sure you email me at littlejohnyarns@gmail.com. I'll put all that stuff, it's in the description box, and I'll add it into the chat shortly.
Very nice.
And
congratulations. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going?
My button is behind the Christmas tree. That's the only way I can turn it off. So I have to go behind the Christmas tree, press the button. Oh, got it. Okay. It's rough back
Okay,
there.
Lori will let her know. She wants the bag pattern.
You got it.
She wants a bag pattern. All right. See how adaptable we are? We want you to be happy. Let's see. To my grandson. Okay. So now we've gone through some cool gifts. Who knows? Maybe if there's more donations, we can spin that wheel again. And in the meantime, let us see what else we haven't covered that are great gifts for teens and young adults. Hold on one sec. I think I have more.
Me too. I'm putting my email in there. Don't worry. I have a whole bunch more patterns too to show up. I got a couple beanies.
Oh yeah. Well, show
Yeah.
your beanie. Show your beanies.
All right. Let me share the screen.
I only have those 2 examples because you're the beanie gal, miss, especially for patterns.
Well, actually, this one isn't even my pattern, but I thought it was the cutest hat. Can we get it closer? Let's see.
So cute. You know,
Open
I love
image
that
to new page.
they started it with the center, made it the focal point, and then worked the body.
Yes, you can take any one of these patterns, any granny square, any flower, well, not a 3D flower pattern, but a flat one like this, and turn it into a hat.
Right.
It's the colors that make it pop. And that's a thick yarn. That is not a worsted weight yarn. Let's see what this is. Ooh, it's worsted weight Red Heart Super Saver. Get out of here. Oh, it's soft. That's why. Red Heart Super Saver soft. I was about to say, get out of here.
Is that acrylic?
Yes, I have some. Hold on.
It's
still attached to the, hold on. It's still attached to the, there's something in there. But this is Red Heart Super Saver Soft. It has a luster like Caron Super Saver.
Yes.
Not Caron Simply Soft.
Yeah.
But it's a little thicker. That's why that yarn looks so much thicker. Let me pull up that yarn again.
You're an expert when it comes to like Caron and those I don't actually use those for my production pieces, but I like, it's amazing that you know that the gauge is just slightly thicker than one than the other. Like I probably wouldn't have noticed that.
The only reason why I'm like a expert on Caron Simply Soft, years ago, I bought like a bag for $50. It had like 200 skeins of yarn in it. Somebody gave it away, and I was just using it so much. It's like, you know how you can't differentiate cars on the road, but as soon as you buy a car, you see your car everywhere.
Yeah, or you're thinking about it and just waiting.
Yes, when you use something so much, it's like, I know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Or when you know the yarn company did something to the way that they spin it, you're like, this is 2/8 of a millimeter narrower than the last gauge, but it's still called the same, you know?
I knew I crochet too much when I needed a 5mm crochet hook.
Mm-hmm.
I went into my yarn thing, pulled out some hooks, put on a table, and I was able to see and feel. I'm like, 5mm crochet hook. Like, just felt that.
You know, the true skill is when you take a jar and you drop a hook in and you know what size it is. I'm just kidding. That's impossible.
That is a 9mm. It has weight to it. I can hear it.
We should have that on a show once.
Actually, my assistant, Angela, she gave me a great idea for a live stream.
What?
It was to quiz crocheter designers like yourself on how to spell crochet terms. Like if I'll say spell amigurumi, spell picot, spell those type of words.
I think I could get most. Yeah. What? No, yes, you can.
I have to. I'm like, I couldn't do it. I would have to write at the same time.
Okay, pet peeve of mine though, pet peeve. Okay, people who spell crochet with a T after the O, like, y'all, there's no T after the O.
Like crochet? I like the crochet.
It's like, you must be from the South.
I'm a real good I can't even say it.
I'm a real good crocheter.
A crocheter, yes. What sound? No. If you are, you should go to jail.
Yeah. um,
That's what it sounds like.
do you have any other beanie patterns that you'd like to show?
Yes. Here we go. Let me add. Where's the one with both? There we are, both of us. I did that one. Is this a beanie pattern? Nope, that's my choker pattern. There we go.
Oh,
This
that's
is a pattern
cute.
that my daughter, she wore the hat to death.
Yes.
Remember how I was talking about you can take a flower, a granny square, and just turn it into a hat?
Yes.
I took a flower pattern and said, let's make it into a hat and see what happens.
Brilliant.
And that was it. When my daughter, I'm horrible with putting colors together. I told my daughter, she's like, Mom, I want a hat. I'm like, okay, go into the yarn stash over there and pick out the colors you want. And she picked out these colors. The yarn was different textures. There's some red heart in there. There's some Caron Simply Soft in there. I think those are only two. And I think I'm trying to look at the yarn. I think they're all red heart or carrot. But I'm like, these colors don't match. She's like, yes, they do, Mom. And I made the hat and it was gorgeous and it matched perfectly. I'm like, okay, Jada, thank you. Your
And
mother's horrible.
it actually makes it more interesting that there are different gauges and textures, because it adds more contrast to like the different stitches from the center out. That's such
Yeah.
so I think that's brilliant. I saw some patterns too where people put like you said, like a large granny square pattern at the top of, like, say, a newsboy or the beginning
Yeah.
of a beanie hat.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I think go to town. That's an awesome pattern. I hope somebody wins it. Like, guys,
Yes.
if you donate to Alicia or myself, then you can totally spin that wheel, get something, maybe even that hat pattern. So yes. And let's just
I
see.
have any more. Let's see what else I got. Did that one. And
While
the
you do that,
next
I'll check
ones I
out
have is
mine.
just jewelry.
You have jewelry?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. You have jewelry, like, as one of the, so your daughter likes receiving, like, you know what? My kids wouldn't think of that because they don't wear
It's
crochet jewelry.
it's a choker. It's not like earrings. It's not a bracelet. It's let me show you. Here
While
we
you're doing
go.
that, I just remembered I'm wearing a Christmas
Oh,
necklace that my friend Maya Charbin made for me. Look at that. You know what? I'm not sure if you noticed this, but these are all
how
zippers.
does no, I
These
was gonna say, how was it so stiff? You wore it the wrong direction. I
I
think I
did
like it
wear
with
it the wrong
zipper out.
direction. I'm gonna have to fix it. But
Yes.
if you
Zipper out is much cuter.
yeah, it's actually, yeah, but then there's a piece of, okay, here. Look at that. She made this out of zippers, and she's a dressmaker, Maya Charbin. I'll drop her design thing in the comments, because yeah, did you make this for me a few Christmases ago? It's got pearls. How does she make it stiff? Honestly, the whole thing is like glued together, but and then there's like just double
But I
face.
see the zippers before. I didn't know it was zippers before. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that helps it keeps its shape too.
Yeah. So they're like, it's my little Christmas necklace. And then I shouldn't wear it against something so decorated, but this dress is from Nicole from Desserts and Skirts in Toronto. So I'll also put hers too if you're looking to buy like tunics or dresses. I just got this. It's
Can I see the
totally,
sleeve? Can I see the bottom of the sleeve? Okay, nice.
it's not that fancy. Like, it's
I like it simple. I don't like anything like too
like, the nice thing
like
is
that.
it's sewn like a cuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll always keep its shape because it's folded. So yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd give a shout out to my gals who designed everything I'm wearing right now. And do you have another hat pattern?
No, I have what's left. I have is the jewelry. So I'll
Jewelry.
show that real quick. Let me add.
Well, while
All
we're
right,
on
and
the hat, oh, go ahead, go ahead.
oh, and like I said, any of the patterns that I'm showing, I have linked down in the description. These ones are all free, so you can just, if you're annoyed with us talking, you shouldn't be because we're great people. Go down to the link below and go directly to these patterns. Okay, what did you want to say?
I was gonna say, since we're on hats, why don't I finish off my list of
Yeah,
hats? Okay,
finish that first.
so my kids said that the other thing that they think that is like they'd wear if I made it for them are, and this makes sense too. I would probably do the same. Let me just put this on, are bucket hats. Here's
Yes.
a nice shaped one that I thought was a nice pattern. Like, it looks sturdy enough, and it looks good on kids and adults. But I like the shape of it. It seems like pretty hardy the way that she put it together. I thought, you know what, maybe I'll even make that for myself. You know, the nice thing about this, like once I got into this whole bucket hat thing, I'm like, I don't make enough bucket hats. There was another bucket hat that I thought was nice. Oh, here, this hinges on the theme of the granny square. So I made a granny square hat similar to this one. I mean,
I liked yours.
pardon me?
I
Oh,
really liked your bucket.
oh, thank you. I blocked mine so it stayed a little bit stiffer, like more of like a bucket hat. But
Hmm.
and I put mine like I think I put did I put hodgepodge on mine just to keep the brim really stiff?
Yeah.
And then here's another cute pattern. This one here, this one's made out of raffia. Oops, sorry.
Oh yeah, that's nice and stuff.
Let me just hear it. Nice and stiff. Here, this one is a raff. I like this. I like this raffia one. When you
I've
use
never worked with it before.
yeah, it's kind of like when you have to buy a lot, and but it's really cute once you crochet with it. One of my students makes hats out of raffia. They're quite nice.
Hmm. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So this one is from who? Pattern Eye Cambodia hat. So check it out, guys. These are hats that teens and young adults would probably like to receive from you if you would like to make your gifts for your friends and family who are young adults or just, I don't know, really hip. So go ahead,
I
Alicia.
need to give a shout out
Yes.
to Marty Stewart. Before, when me and Karen were in the background, I was seeing comments. I'm like, Martha Stewart showed up. Oh, Marty Stewart. So sorry, I thought we made it. I thought Karen and I was like, this is it. Our ship has sailed. We're stars now, but
Yeah.
we're still stars because Marty came in. So we appreciate it.
Thank you, Marty. You are our Martha.
Martha, thank you.
Yes. And yes, and what other things? Okay, let's deviate from hats now. Now that we know that teens and young adults definitely like hats, Alicia, what else might teens and young adults like made for them?
When I was talking about jewelry, I wasn't, my daughter doesn't want like earrings or bracelets or anything like that. It was at the stream. This is my own pattern, a choker.
Oh,
Chokers, I guess, are cool and back. I'll see her in like this little plastic choker all the time. I'm like, you need something more
really?
quality. How about mommy make a choker? And this something quick and easy. And with this pattern, you're able to make it in crochet thread or worsted weight yarn. I gave an option for both. So there's two patterns just on this one thing. Remember, these are all free. You can find it on my website. It's linked down below. But let's see if I can. Do I got a
Okay,
picture of the
speaking
one
of
with
collars, and I'm going to deviate while you're scrolling through there.
I forgot I had another necklace, but that's
Oh,
not on the list. But I don't think kids would like it though. They don't like those ones.
but in terms of collars, you know what I'm wondering? Do do like do young people like if they're gonna wear collars, are they into wearing like would a teen wear like they wouldn't I guess it'd take a certain kind of style to wear this kind of collar, right? You'd really
But you
need to
know what? Have you watched Wednesday on Netflix?
yes. See, I
There's so
think she's
much crochet in there, and she wears crochet collars, like the old school collars. I
yes.
think she's gonna bring it back.
I think so too, girl. I guys, if you're on today's live, we are on to something. Mark Alicia's word. Crochet collars are back. Get your patterns now and start
Yes.
rocking these with with circle neck t-shirts and cute like knee length skirts. You know the knee length dresses?
Yeah, get your Wednesday on.
Yeah. Wear a gray. I have like a gray boat neck, and if you just throw one of these on with like the bow in the front, I'm like gonna be totally cutting edge, right?
Yeah. They'll never know how old we really are, Karen. They'll never
Yeah,
know.
they'll never know. They'll be like,
And here's this one more last one. Another simple choker. This can be made in no time, and your teenager will be like, I love you. You're the best person I've ever met. And all you have to use is just some crochet thread that was over in the corner. I have so much crochet thread that I got from the thrift store that I just keep picking up from the thrift store because it's there.
"Are you showing your thing in the live?"
Oh, I'm not. I'll show
There
it
we
to
go.
you.
Oh,
Sorry.
show it again. There we go.
There it is. This is the one. I'm sorry. Thank you
Oh
for
yes.
telling me. This was the simple one I was talking about. I have so much crochet thread. I never make any patterns with it. But if I am, it's going to be something like this, something sweet and simple.
Oh, it's adorable. And even if you, I'd wear that with a like maybe a white t-shirt and
Uh-huh.
like a denim jacket or a what's it called? Like a rebel jacket, you
Yes.
know? Like
See,
yeah, you wear it
you
like
couldn't
with
tell me nothing in the 90s. Bodysuit and choker and big hoop earrings. You couldn't tell me anything. That was the stat. Oh, and the baggy jeans, bodysuit and choker.
oh yeah.
This would have been it.
And do you have a pair of those wide leg jeans now? I bit the bullet and I bought a pair. Didn't remember when I was like, I don't know if I should buy a pair of wide leg jeans. I'm scared it'll make me look short.
Which kind, like, are you talking about the 90s wide leg or the full wide leg,
The
like the
full
hip
wide
wide?
leg. The
Oh,
full.
I love
Do you?
those.
But you're tall. You're tall and beautiful, and I'm built like a hobbit.
No, you're not. You're just short and beautiful.
Thank you.
You're just a hobbit.
But you know what? I found the shortest inseam wide leg jean I could find. It's
Uh-huh.
perfect. It looks
I
so
love the
cute
way it makes my hips look. I don't know. It just if it can't be boxy. It has to be tapered at the
at the
waist and
waist.
hip. But once it does this and just flows. That's also the older my daughter, she took all my pants. All of
Oh,
them that looks like that. The kind of they looks like skirts when you walk,
yeah.
but they're made of a flowy, like a lint material. She took them all.
Oh my gosh.
I have no more wide leg skirty pant stuff anymore.
My daughter did that too. She took my high-waisted leather pants with the
Yeah.
with the tie waist. So I'm like, oh wow. Well, if she likes it, she wants to rock that. She looks amazing in it. So more
You
power
know
to
why?
you. Why?
Because we are Diane Keaton.
What you see? We are.
Think about what do we got on? You know, I got my fitted shirt. I'm like, this is my casual. Let me dress it up with a little necklace. You
Yes,
know,
we are
they're
dying.
like, let me fancy it up with this little zipper jewelry.
Yes, and I love a good turtleneck. That is like a good turtleneck and a trouser, but I will always tie something around the neck or wear a nice necklace with a turtleneck.
A cardigan, a
Yeah.
good long, like what do they call it? Like a duster cardigan.
Yes.
You can't tell me anything.
I I know. Because like I wear those all day and night. And if you belt it like Diane Keaton, like belt like a champ. Oh yes. Diane Keaton had the best belts. She knows how to belt like a queen.
Hold on, wait. One of my faves, Diane Keaton. She's laughing at us, but it's that relaxed, retired beach house aesthetic. Like she was in a turtleneck on a beach in white, and it's hot, but she's just in a turtleneck on a beach with a
Yeah.
long cardigan blowing through the waves and just walking.
But she did. That's how she dressed when she was in Annie Hall. How old was she?
Yes,
Like 28. She was still
yeah.
dressing the same way, and there's like her trousers were fantastic, and so were her turtlenecks and belts. Yes, she is awesome. So
She is.
um, let's see what else we have in terms of gifts for. Let me see if I missed anything.
Yeah,
What
I'm all out.
bag, drawstring backpack. Did I cover all them? Oh, one last one. One
Okay.
last one. Okay. So I know this is kind of like it's not the most exciting, but our kids, they do go to school most of the time, or they're in college or high school or whatever. And like I mentioned, it kind of hinges on, messenger bag styles or like things like you can carry with you. Laptop cases that have like you can wear crossbody, like that's always good. And what else? Um, yeah, like laptop cases. Like, see if you made this in gray or brown, wouldn't that be a dignified gift for a
It
gentleman?
would. That's why I can't pick colors. Like the woman that did all those purses, beautiful. The bucket hats that were a little bit thicker that you showed me,
Uh-huh.
the yarn that she chose. Actually, you're good at picking yarn. Can make things look more expensive.
Yeah, well, if you see, I would do this one in an oatmeal beige. With the ones
Hmm.
that look like twill,
Yeah.
like speckly in a beige, that would look like a handsome gift. That's a good gift for like a guy, for sure.
Yeah.
Or and then if it were a girl, you could Heck, you could use any color, but I'd probably do like a rose or something like that, But I think that's a nice pattern. Like this looks like this cable knit. It looks nice. It's very library looking.
Like it.
And then here's a cute like bag. This one has a handle on it. And this would be, what's this? Is this cord yarn? I think
It's
this is,
like a t-shirt yarn.
yeah, like a t-shirt yarn. And this would also provide enough padding for like a laptop case or a laptop or whatever, you know.
Or I would not give it to my teenager and use it as my little yarn carrying case because I can see like yarn being put in there and taking it as I travel instead.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's yeah. And that is the end of
Selfish.
my recommendations for gifts for teens and adults that they would actually use. Yay!
Diane Keaton's look is always Diane Keaton slays.
She
Full
does.
circle.
Oh, there you go. Well brought together into a full story.
Random things that we talk about during our live streams.
It's just you're so good at tying it all together. So have you done your Christmas shopping?
I am completely done with Christmas shopping.
Well done. Okay, I have one more party that I'm going to where I have to
Okay.
buy the gifts. So, but that's okay. Most of them are teens and I'm going to cheat because they're all boys, so I'm going to get them gift cards. I know, it's no fun that I do that.
Yes, that's what they want. I realized when I was a child, I remember receiving toys almost up until like 13, toys. My son, who's 11, hasn't received a lot of toys because he either like Legos, video games, nothing else.
Hmm.
So it's like I'm getting him some, like he loves cars, like the movie Cars,
Yeah.
and he likes to make movies with them, like stop motion.
Oh.
So I bought him all cars and a gift card. He didn't want anything else.
So, entire world on the internet. Sometimes when we're live streaming together, I think
We forget. Scott, watch. We are 1 hour and 7 minutes in. He's not going to make it this far. He would never watch this.
okay. Okay.
Never.
But my kid, my son and my daughter, they went through the whole Cars phase too, and that was one of my favorite times. They were into Cars, Lego, and Lego you can keep forever, even when they're an adult. Like if you we have the Arkham Asylum, we have all of the we have everything from Batman. It's
Yeah.
kind of crazy, but yeah. And you can keep them and turn them into other things. They still every once in a while will dip into it and make stuff from what they made before. So it's lovely. It's like here. So why shop for hours, right? Yeah, I know. Why shop? I don't know. My family. I don't know if it's my family only, but yeah. Is your family like this? Where they feel that even if you give a gift card, there still needs to be something to open. Like there's got to be the action of opening something.
The older daughter, my daughter, who's 21, since my kids are 10 years apart, Christmas is completely different for an 11-year-old than it is for a 21-year-old. Last year, she usually I give her like $100 and something for Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Now, it's cash money. It's cash. I'll put $5 in a box, wrap it. $5 in another box, wrap it. Some underwear and $5 in another box.
Okay. Okay, so you did kind of what I did last year. Last year, I was like, something to open. So I took the money and I put it in a money card and then I wrapped the card and I put a bow on it. It's like, unwrap the card. You know you want money.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what, and then maybe I'll put candies on it or whatever, but they know they want cash. We knew we wanted cash when they were that age. How does your son still believe in Santa Claus?
No, not anymore. He's like, I'm a big kid, Mom. I don't believe anymore. I mean,
Oh.
I sat down and told him, you know what I mean? I think last year, I told him I was fearful. I never wanted him to be the kid that believed too long and somebody made fun of him. So we decided like 10 was a good age because kids are old now.
So parents, if you have kids around, maybe mute because,
Oh,
or put your headphones on just in case. No, we
she said that before.
you didn't
We
say
didn't.
whether or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is
So
real. And we
yeah,
love speaking quick, and we'll probably wrap this up in a shortly.
yes.
The last time my daughter, who's 21, seen Santa Claus or heard Santa Claus, before we used to sleep at my parents' house. It was because I was a single parent. It was just my daughter and myself. We would sleep over at my parents' house so we could have a Christmas atmosphere because just two of us wasn't enough.
Yeah.
But I guess we lay in bed and I already Santa Claus already actually put stuff out there, wink wink. And my parents had to go to the bathroom. And a car happened to drive past at the same time. So she seen red lights on the wall and she heard somebody creaking through the house.
Oh my gosh.
She swore Rudolph landed outside, dropped off all the presents, and used the bathroom and left.
Oh my gosh.
I
That's
thought that was
funny.
cute.
It is. Can you imagine the things we used to I remember when I used to live in this town called St. Catharines in Ontario, and my uncle brought us to the back of the house after church, and all the relatives had planned that they would bring the kids to the back of the house. We'd look through the patio door into the living room, and my other uncle went in a Santa Claus costume and put the presents under the tree. Can you believe they went to all that trouble to fool us that Santa actually went into the house? I was watching like completely scared, like shizzyless. I was like, oh my God. And then I was looking around because I was looking for the reindeers on the roof. Like, can you imagine like the stuff that you put your kids through mentally?
But that's so exciting. See, my friend taught, I never got to use it, but guys, this is a tip for you guys out there watching. Take your child or grandchild or niece or nephew outside on Christmas. Look into the sky. Look for an airplane with a flashing red light. Tell them it's Rudolph.
Ah,
They'll be like,
is there an airline that does that?
I think now you ever seen in the sky at night the lights that flash on the plane?
Yeah.
Some of them are red.
Oh,
And just say it's Rudolph.
Oh, I see. Oh,
You
wait.
see a plane?
Dee Dee has a question here. We
Oops.
were at Kmart. I was letting her pick out toys. I told her Santa was getting the toys off layaway and bringing them to our apartment.
We were at Kmart and I was letting her pick up the toys. I told her Santa was getting the toys off layaway. Oh, wow.
That's so cute. So Dee Dee put them on layaway and Santa picked them up. That's wonderful. Okay.
So you still get the credit.
Yeah. Maybe on if we do another live together before Christmas, we could talk about some of the traditions we did together.
Oh yeah, that'd be genius.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Did you want to wrap up?
Yeah. Wanna wrap it up for us?
Yeah, sure. Well, guys, I hope today you got some ideas on some of the things that you can make for your teens and young adults from Alicia and I. And if you were lucky enough to win a pattern, congratulations. If you weren't, tune in next time because Alicia and I want to announce when we're teaming up again to give you other great ideas or just toast to one another. Here,
Yes.
do you have any left? Let's say goodnight. Good night,
Ready?
my dear.
Good night.
So cheers, guys. Happy shopping and making. And I hope all of your friends and family are safe this holiday season leading up to Christmas. Okay. Take care, everyone.
See you guys.
See ya. Bye now.